Right, my stream should be started. Now. Okay, that works. Right, hey guys, it's your boy Flame Ninja. Hope we're fairly down myself. And today, more Genshin Impact. Of course, I didn't stream on Tuesday, as I said, which is a good thing, because I finished work, I think, like fucking 8 o'clock that day. So I would have not had time to prep for stream. But yeah, Genshin today. Today I plan to just go through Baiju's character story. I did start it. The start of it is you're basically looking for a kid's father who's gone missing, and I think the father has like dementia or something. I remember. That's basically what we're going to be doing. I just need to load up the game first. I guess while I wait for the game to load up, I can give some Star Rail updates, because I am actually still playing it, even though when I first played it, I was like, I don't know if I'll keep playing it, you know, because it's really fucking good, so I am still playing it. Star Rail updates, though, I got 2 new 5 stars. I got, 3 actually, fuck. On the standard banner, I got a Baizhu, which is like, she's the best healer, because she's like, she's the only 5-star healer, so no shit. But I didn't really care for her. But I got her, I guess. And now I've also... However, I did pull on the Silver Wolf banner. I did 50 pulls. I got... I think I did like 40 pulls. I got Clara, which I'm perfectly happy with, because Clara was the standard banner character I wanted the most. And then after that, I did like 30 more pulls and got Silver Wolf, so we big chilling. I think I've still got like 24k on my Star Rail, so I've got plenty left for Kafka. For my standard banner, like 300 summon character, you know the thing where it's like you do 300 pulls, you get to choose a character. Probably gonna pick Himiko if I don't get her by then, because it's fucking Himiko. Of course I have to get Himiko. I don't care if she's like, I think she's like the weakest 5-star currently, probably. I just want Himiko. Who knows? Maybe they'll do, because what we've already been hinted at, thanks to some of the teasers, is that Dang Hung will be getting a new form. So I'm hoping they'll be doing that with other characters, so that like a character like Himiko can shine again, because it's just fucking Himiko. Putting all this marketing into Bronya, but where's Himiko? Arguably the reason most people probably played Star Rail, at least for me. But I got Silver Wolf, which is cool, and Clara's fucking insane, because she just one-shots everything. Let's go over to Genshin. I've got to make sure that... Yep. Oh, I just heard fucking Catherine say error. But yes, let's just go with this. Apparently I've got a thing here. What? Oh, sorry, like you haven't met... Oh, claim. That's what I need to do. Let's actually return to Leeway so we can continue this. Wherever it was. Oh, over here. I'm not sure what Baiju's story's going to be about, because I know there's like some backstory stuff about him being like ill, and how he like is using Chi-Chi as like a test subject to like try and help his illness, because of course Chi-Chi is immortal. So I think there's some stuff with that, but I forget. All I can remember is he is a Dendro Shielder, of which there is now 2. Which was weird to release a Dendro Shielder right next to another Dendro Shielder. I don't get that. We want to go full burr. I really need to sort my artifacts though, because if I've got so many dog shit artifacts I need to burn, and I'm just too fucking lazy. Hell, I've got some here that are probably like... Nah, no, they're all... Hey, crit out. I'll remember that. I don't even know what my Zhao's flower is currently. Hold on. What is my current Zhao flower? It's a Shumanawa's piece. Where is it? Oh, up here. Oh yeah, it's 21. Yeah. It's pretty average. I don't think I have any like super good pieces on this account. I'm gonna be honest. That is just awful. That is my like only ER fucking emblem, which is sucks. That's again like average. There's nothing that good. It rolled defense twice, I'm assuming from that. Was there any other artifacts? That is an attack goblet, which again isn't that good. I mean, that's 3 crit damage roll. That's 3 crit rate rolls, 3 that is everything crit rate, crit damage, but it's not even 40 value. That is it's such a bad fucking circlet, which is why I need to chew through some more of the Viridescent. I think I'm running that just because of the attack. I probably should swap over because my Zhao does need more crit rate. So that might not be bad. But let's go do Baizhu's story. Hello, Cynthia. Hopefully you're having a good one. Never mind internet dying, Chow. Have a good one. Hopefully your internet gets fixed later.
We searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched the description.
Well, that complicates things.
Why is his
The
nose
city folks say
outlined?
there's no sign of him either. We need to start looking further afield. But where are we gonna get the people?
Oh.
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything about my dad yet?
Ah, hey there, buddy. Dr. Baizhu. What brings you out this way?
The boy asked for our help, so we're here
The
to
boy.
join the search. Any new developments to update us on?
Oh, thank goodness. We were just discussing how we're running out of manpower. As for updates, I'm sorry to say that we've searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but didn't find anything.
Is that also Sina's voice actor? Is that, fuck, I can't remember.
The guards at the crossing up ahead said they hadn't seen anyone either, so we don't believe he was heading towards the Guili Plains.
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky
Or
to
Jin
navigate.
Clan's voice
Let's
actor as
hope
well
he hasn't
now.
run into any trouble.
You will? Oh, great. We can't thank you enough.
Sorry we weren't able to find your dad, buddy.
That's okay. Thank you for trying.
It's funny when I noticed Gianni's voice acting as well before. Which is just funny. Whee! Oh wait, I can just teleport there because it's... Yeah, I ain't walking that far. I ain't walking like 2 meters. Nah, mate. If we can teleport, then I'm just gonna do it every time. Because fast travel. Whee! Oh, that works. And... up here.
Dad!
I don't think that's
Can you
gonna...
hear me?
I'm pretty sure it's dementia. You might have just forgotten who you are.
Look, there's somebody over there.
Oh, it's a guy. Don't walk off the edge.
Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any Watch where you're going!
Huto!
Dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Are you alright?
Huto straight up saw a guy about to kill himself and is like, we appreciate you trying to, you know, help us out. But...
Huh? Dad! Hey, Hutao! My, who do we have here? It's the Traveler in Paimon. My worst nightmare.
yeah, because they were, as far as I remember lore-wise, they were taught by the same teacher, but in like, they have opposite philosophies on life and death.
I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
Thank you, Director Who, for saving this man.
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me.
Are you?
Your name is Xiao Liang, and you live just west of Qingse village. You were supposed to come to
Oh, my Jialiang? Liyue Harbor. See the doctor? Yes.
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape.
Yeah, he's
We
got
need to get him
dementia.
back to Sorry, Hu Tao. Gotta dash. Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy? Huh? Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own end?
Uh-oh.
Use what? What are you talking about?
Help Chi-Chi's memory?
There are traces of god remains in Jialiang's system.
Yes,
What?
but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outbreak. I'm sorry.
God. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Now you're bringing my great uncle into this? Baizhu, just what are you planning to...
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my...
Oh, really? I
There you
thought I
go.
was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. You're being unusually generous today.
Yeah,
Big
true.
deal. We're not going to solve anything by keeping Jialiang. I'm
Exactly.
happy to do it your way, but only for my great uncle's sake and the travelers, of course.
Not even for the person.
Please, you brought the traveler along. Otherwise...
Well, time is of the essence. Let's get ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once.
Yeah. Yo, they teleported me for free. Free? Thank you, game. I didn't want to click the button on the map. I swear if it hasn't, oh, thank God.
Within the cardiovascular system. Reduced blood flow and energy circulation? I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormality.
Dr. Baizhu, how bad is it?
I thought that was like Baizhu emanating power.
Don't worry. Baizhu's a really great doctor. He's sure to find a way. Isn't that right, Baizhu?
Ayu, do you know when your
Yeah,
father
but
first
Chi-Chi's also
started
got bad
displaying
memory and they
these
haven't fixed that.
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
So it's been a long time indeed.
A grim
No,
prognosis.
I have a treatment plan in mind. We
Oh.
can start tonight.
Nice.
See me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will find his father healthy and lucid again.
Thank you, Dr. Baizhu.
Are you
If
sure?
you still have any misgivings, Director Who, please feel free to hang around
Director
for as long as you
Who.
wish.
Who?
However, it would be best if you step outside this room. A doctor must be... Yes, of course, absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something.
Wow.
But I will
Hey,
be back in an
Sonashi.
instant
Hopefully you
if I
do
sense
well.
Something's amiss.
Finally streaming again.
See you tomorrow, Baizhu and Changchang.
Bye for now.
Are you ready, Baizhu?
Uh-oh.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Does he, like, sacrifice his own constitution to, like, help people or something? I don't know if he's gonna be evil or not.
All's well that ends well, huh? You know, Paimon's kind of curious after hearing Baizhu mention those people from his past. What do you think they were like? Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be curious too, right? Let's go see what we can find out while Baizhu's
Yeah.
treating Ayu's dad.
We gotta learn about Hu Tao's great uncle, grandfather, I forget. One of those. A family tie thing somewhere. Tell us, Hu Tao. Give us your secrets.
idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked docks doing surgery. Hello,
That's a
Miss
lot of
Baizhu.
alliteration.
What do you have to discuss with
I
the
like
general director
alliteration, to be
today?
fair.
Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess. From the looks on your faces, you've got some questions for me.
I mean, yeah.
Guilty as charged. So, we were just a little curious about
Yeah.
Baiju's master. What was he like? Oh, and also, how come you and Baizhu could tell so quickly that Jialiang had gotten
Probably
into
their
this
master of the
system?
same system.
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war.
Vaguely rings a bell.
Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world, dead gods were acting up. So our ancestors
Oh,
started
so that's
purifying the
what
air
the whole
and burning
incense
the
stuff
bodies
is.
of the deceased
Oh.
to guard the border between these days.
Oh.
We don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but
We're gonna
all
go
the
burn
relevant
his
knowledge
body.
is still passed down to each generation. Okay, Paimon gets it now. Wait, so how did Baizhu learn?
Because he's trained by the same person.
Almost certainly from his master.
Yep.
He was also my great uncle. Baizhu's master was my grandpa's younger brother.
Ah, I
The
see.
deputy director of Wangsheng Funeral. Wow, fancy that. Huh.
Well, different views on life and death.
Funeral parlor. How did he end up as Baiju's master? According to my grandpa, he and my great uncle once went traveling together when they were young. They ended up at Chenyu Vale, where they met a pharmacist. That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business and go practice medicine. And my
Pretty
grandpa had
good.
a huge argument with him. But
Tomorrow will be
he convinced him to
3.8. Wait,
stay.
3.8's tomorrow?
So my grandpa inherited the
It
funeral
is?
parlor, while my great uncle stayed in Chenyu Vale to
Wait,
practice medicine.
3.8. But there hasn't even been a 3.8 trailer. Oh, wait, no, you mean the 3.8 stream for, like, what's coming out at 3.8. Okay, that's actually really good. I pray that they put fucking Eula in there. My god, actually, let me quickly check what time that is, because I'm going to want to actually watch that live. Because it's been a while since I've watched a Genshin trailer live, so... let's quickly check when the stream is. Okay, 1 PM BST. Easy. I'm probably going to be doing Genshin or Star Rail dailies while that's going on. Okay, all I want from it is Eula. And also more sneak peeks at Fontaine, please. I'm really looking forward to Fontaine. As much as it's French, which is cringe, I hope it's like steampunk and everything. And I really like steampunk, so that would add up.
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know the specifics. And you've seen how wary Baizhu is around me.
I think no one will pull for Eula and Klee because Hydra Archon is coming. I'm pulling for Eula. So I'll be the one. To be fair, I think, honestly, a lot of people are going to pull for Eula because she hasn't had a banner in 400 days, I think. So she hasn't been around for over a year. So I'm pretty sure there are going to be people who pull for her just because we don't know when her next banner will be after this. If this next banner even has Eula. So I feel like people might just pull out of fear. I'm pulling because I've wanted Eula since I started playing. So, yeah, of course I am. I have 40 fucking K primos. I'm getting Eula.
Even that says to me that he definitely has something to hide. One thing I do know about
I'm
Baizhu is that
determined.
he's obsessed with the idea of
Immortality, yeah, because of
But whether that has
Chi-Chi.
anything to do with what he's hiding is hard to say. Anyway, so
Klee, I don't think we get many pulls because, as much as Klee is adorable, her gameplay, she isn't the strongest character.
After all that, it seems like we have more
Yeah, she did get a rerun not too long ago. She got a rerun 27 phases ago. Like, I'm interested in how the Hydra Archon's gonna be, like, what they're gonna do with her. Because, like, how is she gonna play? Because people, people theorize, because I don't look at leakers, and I don't want any leaks, preferably, because I like to go in blind, because it's nicer. But I think they theorize that the Hydra Archon's Claymore, because we haven't got a Hydra Claymore yet. And they tend to make Archons, like, a unique thing that hasn't existed. Like, Venti was an Animal Bow, which didn't exist until Farazan came around. Zhongli was a Polearm Geo, and I think is the only Polearm Geo. Raiden is a Polearm Electro, which only got another character when we got Sino. So Nahida was a Dendro Catalyst. Of course, there was no Dendro. I think Yelan should be Hydro Archon. True!
Take it easy.
Noel should be the Geo Archon. I'm convinced.
Dad!
Oh, are you?
Dad!
He remembers.
Remember?
Yes, I remember now. Oh, are you?
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her.
Oh, she's also
and Dr.
lost.
Baiju's gonna help too.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr.
How do you
Baizhu.
fix dementia?
My pleasure, really.
He just brain
It's
surgery.
the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish.
I think Hydro Archon gonna be sword
I
user.
should be apologizing to
I
you
fit
for
maybe,
not
but
making
there's
you
already
visit in all these years.
there's already
Dr.
2
Baizhu.
Hydro sword
It's only
users,
that you're
so
still in the early stages of
I don't know
recovery,
why they'll do
so you'll need
another
to take
one.
it easy for a while.
I think
suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least the next few days.
Director
yes.
Hu, do you have any further reservations about Jia Liang's condition?
It seems like
It could be a Hydro
even
pole
your
arm,
presence is
because
gone
Candace
after
is a
all.
pole arm.
You
The
really
only
did
Hydro
manage
pole
to
arm.
suppress it, huh? But how did you accomplish this in a single night?
He absorbed it himself.
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you may continue to monitor Jia Liang for as long as you wish. Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor for any
Yeah.
revenue lost in the meantime.
Oh, come on, Baizhu. I'm not that unreasonable.
Hudog could just shoot him to get more company. I was about to say, does Baizhu like take on illnesses then?
I've been stuck indoors for too long.
Ah, yes, of course. Everyone, please excuse Changsheng and myself for a moment.
I feel like he like takes on the evil energy himself.
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? If it weren't for my quick thinking, they'd have all seen the sorry state you're in by now. But in any case,
Uh-oh.
why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should at least share your secret.
I mean,
with
they
one
share with each
person
other.
you trust.
Who's there?
It's me, your boy.
Why did you follow us here?
Because we're worried?
Oh, it's not.
What did I just say, Traveler? Paimon. The truth is, instead, he
Yeah,
transferred
okay,
his
yeah.
own life force
Oh,
to
okay.
his patient to temporarily subdue the poison in his... Baizhu, can you...
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients. I believe the irregularities with Jia Liang's heart meridian were likely caused by a poison concocted using god remains as a key ingredient. The poison has not been purged from Jia Liang's system. Rather, I infused him with...
Changsheng? You can do that? Hey, I'll have you
Wow.
know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti back in Chenyu Vale. If anything, he is my mannequin. I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text. Oh, guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please,
I mean, that's
enough.
one way to put it. God, they really did record those coughing.
I was saying that the branch of
Those story
medicine
quests
studied
are so
medicine
long, I can never do
dubious
them.
methods. So,
I don't have the right to say that because I did the fucking 8-hour. No, that's generous. The 10 to 12-hour R&R quest line, and I found every R&R.
Changsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
still, Baiju's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body. And soon, Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy
Oh.
a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own.
Yeah, we'll help Baizhu.
Baizhu, don't you think you should seize this opportunity?
Where's Chi-Chi? Just get Chi-Chi to help. Oh wait, I forget. Didn't Chi-Chi like go to do something? I don't know.
Entire life.
That's
Thank
why he
you.
wants immortality. Because then he could heal as many people as possible.
The poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over a prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home and look for clues as to how he might have been exposed to it. Yes, I asked Ayu this morning before you arrived. He told me that his family lives in a secluded spot to the west of Qingsa village. Let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Chi-Chi to look after the pharmacy. As well as investigating Jialiang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother.
Chi-Chi! Baizhu the daddy. I don't think I'll put it there. Chi-Chi! I love Chi-Chi.
She's
So
finally
cute.
gone. She's gone for good.
Oh, because Chi-Chi's scared of Hu Tao. Because Hu Tao keeps trying to fucking bury Chi-Chi. To be fair, I don't think I would want Baizhu as a father figure because he seems like he's on death's door. It's probably safe a bit to pick like D-Luke or something because at least he's completely stable. Dude could probably be the best father figure out of like the adult males. Maybe Zhongli actually, but I feel like Zhongli's kind of like he's very separated from mankind. Whee! He waits for angels.
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Qingsa village many times in the past.
Oh.
If you ask me, Jiangli was trying to remain unnoticed.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here.
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older than I and also began her travels far earlier than me. As a result, the time I spent studying alongside her was rather short.
Aw.
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime during her travels and decided to settle down with
Hey,
him.
herb, you know,
Must have been
herb
he.
gatherer, free drugs, sounds good.
Changsheng, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jialiang or Ayu before all of this?
That is weird.
Jiangli did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale
Okay.
to see our master. But for whatever reason, she hardly ever talked about her family. The
Uh-oh.
last time she visited us, she and Master had some sort of quarrel.
Uh-oh,
Never heard
this
from her
might have
after
something to
that.
do with the god
It almost
remain.
seemed as if she'd gone into hiding.
Quarrel? I don't know. I did not witness the argument myself.
Nor would I wish to
Nor
witness
did
it.
Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever encounter Jiangli or her family in the future, I should do everything
Okay,
in my
so
power
the
to
master
help them.
probably guessed that she was gonna do something stupid.
Oh, so that's why you went to such extreme lengths to help Jialiang.
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my
Yeah,
duty as a
that's
doctor to
as
help
a
him.
doctor,
My
even though I would
decision
be
would
the
have remained
worst
the same.
doctor, because I would just be like, nah, I'm not treating you, you're mean.
Paimon never knew you were so selfless, Baizhu. Paimon always had you down
Same,
as
to
a
be fair.
sneaky, scheming type.
So a few words from me is enough to dispel
That
all
is
your
true,
suspicions?
Paimon.
You ought not be quite so quick to relax
Emmett
your guard,
Selk
Paimon.
moment.
Sometimes even the good guys have their own private agenda.
What the? Okay, that was the most suspicious sounding thing you've ever said.
True, you didn't have to build all the
Let's leave the
suspicion
idle
back
chatter
on you,
there for
Baizhu.
now.
You had one job.
Jiangli has lived in this house for many years. There must be something here that can shed a little light. Let's split
A
up.
torch.
But if
Damn. Look for clues. Several fake magazine maybe it's used to record. Ah. The more quickly Aya grows, the sooner. Wait, judging by the. That's a weird thing to state. How many wishes do you have for Eula? I have 44k primos. And what is my current pity? My current pity is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 40, 45. 45 pity with 44k wishes. I'm all good. I'm all gaming. Bro, no way. So it's well and rock. Is it any of the pile? Yeah, and I also, to be sure, because it's the kind of person I am, I have all the boss mats. I have all the level up mats pre-farmed. Plenty of cryo. Shields. And I'm still... Oh, I also... As much as it's on Beidou, I don't actually know. I think Beidou's still got it. Yeah, I've got this weapon for Eula when I get her Serpent Spine, because that'll be very nice. I don't think there is like any other good 4-star Claymore. You could use the racist sword, but I don't think anyone wants to use the racist sword. Wait, have I another Favonius? Oh, I've got more Favonius Lancers. Jesus Christ. I had 50, and I'm with 8 purple books. I have 1,450, and I got Alpha 60. Yeah, that's the thing. My rule with banners, if I don't want the 5-star, I will only pull until like 40, 50 pity, and then I'll stop. Because at that point, you are losing out pretty much. If you get 5-star within like the first 30 pulls, it doesn't matter who you get. That's fucking lucky as shit, and that's like, hell yeah. But once you go above like 40 and 50, you're entering into sort of like you're just going to lose out.
Take it easy.
Some roof tiles broke when I tried to fix. Didn't match. The table's a bit wobbly today. When we said that they dashed minute breaking one of the legs max and
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
uh-oh. Hello.
What is this?
Chung-Chung and I
Uh-oh.
found a hidden compartment. This is what would...
You sense it too?
Did she just try and poison her husband?
This
I
is
mean, get
poison
Eula. I
from
hope
Papa.
as well, and I hope you can get whichever character
No,
you're saving
Your
up for or
eyes do
wanting
not
for.
deceive you. I do believe the poison in this bottle is alive. Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads, capable of sustaining a connection over vast distances. If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and this
We gotta
one
go
here
find
are
the
likely
source.
minor-
Offshoots?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior
Oh.
and even cognition. Similarly, the poison...
The call of the... Wait.
Oh, shit.
Only one thing could have been drawing him there.
I'm just saying for
The source
everyone,
of the
bro,
god
but
remains used as
first
the
of all,
poison's
Raiden and Yelaine, good
This is
choice.
getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Jialiang?
A psychopath.
Hey, why is it
Yeah, the wife.
Since this poison was carefully hidden away in a secret compartment, the one who concocted it...
Mm-hmm.
Think a little harder, Paimon.
Yeah.
So you're saying... it was Jiang Li?
Yep.
That doesn't make any sense either. Why would she poison her own husband?
Because she's fucking
I agree.
unhinged.
It makes little sense. Jiang Li does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a thing.
Unhinged.
Facts, though. How many people in the entirety of Liyue have the ability to concoct a poison from god remains?
It's too early
Skill.
to draw any conclusions. We should question Jialiang about it once he has made more progress in his recovery. Yes.
Oh.
According to the origins
That's
and
convenient.
symptoms of diseases,
Oh, we're gonna go
minor loads would
stab
disappear
the
if
wife.
mother load is
Okay,
purged.
interesting.
So if we can find and destroy the source of these god remains, The poison will leave Jialiang's system without the need for any further treatment. Do you know anything about god remains in Qingce village?
I mean, Shenhe fought one. But other than that, I don't know.
Even the history books have no record of this.
Shenhe fought God Remains?
Are those old fogies who have been hanging around here since the beginning of time? Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure they didn't tell you anything?
Just go ask Shenhe and Cloud Retainer. They seem to know.
Changsheng's memories and powers are not what they were in her prime. These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life.
Baizhu's just gonna
I fear
drop
that such
dead.
Ancient events are long gone from her memory by now.
Whoa. What? After a contract? Hey, plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me.
Really?
My assistance
I'd
in
prefer
rebalancing
not.
your chi. Not only can you extend your lifespan,
Oh, okay, that's
but you
fair.
will also be stronger, healthier.
Yo, eat whatever you want. Oh wait,
Whatever
but
you
not
want.
without getting
You know
fat.
what's stronger and healthier? Baizhu, maybe when you retire, you can.
Unfortunately,
Few days.
Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament.
Oh
None of the
no.
hosts have ever been exempted from these rules.
Temperament? Hey, what are you trying to say? Did you
Paimon, I
just
think you're a
suddenly
bit too
insult
small
Paimon
though.
Ugh, Paimon's
Oh my
mad.
god.
You're
Does he
getting
also have the
unhinged,
poison?
both of you. Baizhu, you're mannequin man. Changsheng, you're just a pain in the neck. This is
Get
exactly why
fucked.
your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at hand. Is there any way at all for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
Yeah, let's go chill with.
That's how antisocial they are.
Zhao!
If it were up to them,
Yo! Hold
they'd
on,
go
my
their whole
boy.
lives without
My
showing
boy
any
Zhao.
to the common folk.
Do I just need to like jump off a cliff again?
What?
Seems you're
My
as well
boy
connected
Zhao.
as they say, traveler. We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Oh.
Best
If
boy.
you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do
I wonder if
that.
Shenhe's also gonna appear again. I'm gonna need to. Yo! Yo boy! I love Zhao so much. Zhao literally, you say his name, boom. Say my name and I'll be there. Giga Chad.
Gets Paimon every time. Are all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is unexpected.
Huh? It's you.
Baizhu of Boo Boo Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure.
Yeah, because
before.
you helped
The
Zhao
lantern
in
rite when we
the.
met
Yeah,
briefly.
exactly,
I
when he was
unaware of your
battling.
true identity. I must apologize for the discourtesy.
Huh? You two already know each other?
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me?
Exactly. He's literally. Zhao knows everything about this shit.
So someone has been concocting demonic poison. Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. It is
Lament.
lamentable. I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Qingce village. A vile monster known as the Che once wrought havoc over this land. Before it was subdued by Rex Lapis, the land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal the serpent's remains.
Oh, serpent?
Qingce village was founded The seal is still mostly intact. If the Che is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground. However, its aura is faint and barely detectable. You will need to investigate further to identify the location of the leak. I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary. But when demonic forces
Yeah,
are involved,
exactly.
things can spiral out of control. If that happens, be sure to call my name again.
Thank you, Zhao.
I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make. Immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
What a strange adeptus. Rather different from the way I remember them. That's true for ya.
Yeah, true.
Damn, we finally got some concrete info to go off of.
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying a visit to a subterranean cave on her herb gathering trip.
Master, there's a.
Wait, did you run all the way
Uh-oh.
from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't.
It's Jiaoyang.
Huh?
He was fine 1 minute and then he.
Already? Based on past experience.
It seems everyone back to.
It's because the wife is manipulating. She's girl boss gatekeeping him. We need to free him. Free my boy. Character-wise, I really want Shenhe. The only problem is that I don't like any of the cryo DPSs. I think Ganyu is boring, gameplay-wise. And I fucking hate... Okay, hate's a strong word. I dislike Ayaka's existence. And Shenhe only really exists to be a cryo support. But who knows, maybe in the future they'll release a cryo DPS who's actually interesting. And Eula doesn't count, of course, because Eula's a physical DPS. Which I still need to breed. You can get Shenhe with... Yeah, Shenhe doesn't really work with Eula because Eula's physical. Is a physical DPS. She doesn't really use cryo, so Shenhe's her like cryo boosting is useless. But who knows? Hopefully they'll release a nice cryo DPS in the future and I can just snag them up. I was hoping for fucking Signora to be a cryo DPS. But no! She had to get fucking vaporized by other best girl Raiden, so you win some, you lose some. Copium. Rosaline will come back. Copium Signora will be playable. Use Kaya. Kaya's fine, but I'd prefer to have like an actual 5-star dedicated DPS. Like Kaya isn't bad. Especially if you're doing like a free-to-play account or something. Kaya's a really fucking solid like DPS. But I'd prefer to have more of a dedicated 5-star if I'm going to be using Shenhe as a support.
Take it easy.
Yoink. It'd be like using Raiden to do fucking Hyper Bloom with Collei. Like at that point, you should probably just run like an aggressive Raiden. Although crit Raiden does take longer to build. Crit damage builds take a lot longer. But they feel funny when
Dad,
big number.
What's wrong?
Don't be scared. Dr. Baizhu will be back soon.
Aww, I love it. Chi-Chi's
How
so
is he doing?
cute.
Dr. Baizhu, you're back. My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly started coughing up blood. Now he can't even get a full word out.
When Gui left, he was still conscious. But now...
Kui, please take Jiaoyang to the back room and
Back
prepare
rooms.
for treatment.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu.
Baizhu's not gonna
Just
use
keep him
Genshin
sedated.
Secret Art again, is he? Oh, please don't worry. Dr. Baizhu will find a way.
But
Aw. How could you not listen to Chi-Chi's words of wisdom? I do really want to build a Hyperbloom team, but I just don't really have the characters to do so on my main account. I mean, I can build like a scuffed one. I mean, I have Raiden, who is really good, and Yelane, who are really good. All I'd really need is Nahida, and then I could build a Hyperbloom team. I hate Chi-Chi speaks slow, so I love Chi-Chi. She's so cute. I loved her voice.
Much better, Ayu. I'm feeling much better. In fact, I can't explain it, but somehow I feel even better than usual.
There's a reason Chi-Chi has been on my
Where's
team
Dr.
ever since
Baizhu?
I got her.
I still haven't had a chance to thank him.
Seems he moved me here before I came to...
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't
Uh-oh.
emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh,
He used
really?
his ability.
Well, he must be tired from treating me for 2 nights in a row. I don't know how I can begin to repay him for saving my life.
There you go.
No, the Adventurers Guild hasn't.
I'll come with...
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet.
Though, on the bright side...
Traveler? Baizhu
Yeah.
hasn't shown his face. Huh? Hey!
What? Nyum. I think I heard him going, ugh.
You're finally awake?
There was no time. I had no other choice. In any case, it was not completely without benefit to myself. I managed to...
I hate her since I lost her. I actually lost my first 50-50 to her, but I was happy because I like Chi-Chi. And then I got Zhao like 30 pulls later, so it was perfectly fine.
design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous innovations that I can learn from. Alas, if only there wasn't a catch.
So, how much longer do you think Baizhu's gonna nap for? They've been outside waiting for you the whole time.
All right.
Don't die, Baizhu. You need to help Chi-Chi. And Chi-Chi's fine. You need to help Chi-Chi's dementia.
Surely he hasn't. There's no way he could have just... Who's talking behind our backs again?
Hello.
Baizhu! Chang-Chang!
Of course. There's no need to be
I'm
concerned.
I'm trying
I merely had
to
transfer a
save
rather large amount
with
of life
48
force on this
wishes for
occasion.
Raiden. To be fair, Raiden probably ain't coming back for at least a few banners, so you got a lot of stuff to save up.
Made an error in my initial diagnosis. Jialiang is in fact suffering from more than one ailment, and as a result, his life force depleted at a greater rate
Oh, I
than I had
see.
anticipated.
What? You mean...
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Jialiang's system is there precisely because Jialiang has a rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of his heart meridian. Left untreated, it puts the patient at risk of coughing up blood, and though it was created from God remains, this formula is not a poison.
Oh, okay.
All these years, he likely would have died.
Still,
Yeah.
using poison to treat a disease is hardly a Moreover, the longer he relied upon this medicine, the more resistant his body became
I
to
see,
it.
yeah.
Jiang Li had to concoct ever greater quantities to ensure its continued efficacy.
That explains why Ayu said his dad has been getting worse.
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no
Yeah.
natural defense against them. I shudder to think how many times Jiang Li has exposed herself to them. I fear that the situation is just as that Adeptus described. In an effort to save Jiao...
I never suspected that even Zhang Li would turn to the same path as so many others over the years. Perhaps this is the inevitable course of fate. To
It is bound to
sacrifice
happen.
one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means in order to do the impossible.
Fate?
Well, I think that
Who
it's
gives a
too
shit
early
about
to say
that
with
unless
any
you're talking
certainty
about
what fate has in mind.
Raiko?
In any case, I have stabilized Jialiang's condition for now, so our immediate priority should be to get ourselves back to Qingsa village and find out where Jiang Li... Her
Yes.
regular exposure to God remains over such a long period will have been catastrophic for her health, and given that she's already been missing for
stabbed
several
myself.
days, I am fearing the...
Hello.
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baizhu.
It's Jialiang!
Dr. Baizhu,
Yeah.
please, you've already done so much for my family. I can know, after all, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had to put herself in harm's way in the first place. I know I won't be of much help in battle, but at the
True.
very least,
Oh, if he knows
I
the
can
way,
show
then
you
that's
the
good.
way. I'm sure I'll be able to remember. I know there's a spot where she says goodbye to me every time she goes to gather her herbs.
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood...
No! We're out of time! Before
True.
I forget everything.
This trip
This
will
is
be
true.
extremely dangerous, and there is a...
I never expected to live this long
Oh,
in the
damn.
first place. My death is already long overdue. So why should I fear it? There's only
Wow,
one
that's
thing I fear
fucking
now,
Giga Chad.
and that's that I'll forget her again before we manage to find her.
Very well.
Hu Tao listening in. GG! Don't know what she's doing. Those steps are huge.
Dr. Baizhu, are you heading out again?
Yes. This could be a long one. Could you please prepare a dose of the usual formula? Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen, and 1 dose each of the ingredients from the 3rd and 5th compartments of my medicine cabinet. I hope it works.
Dr.
Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron. this
Aw,
time.
she burned
You don't
herself.
want to burn yourself again.
Okay.
She's so cute. There's a reason I have her on my team since I got her ages ago. That and because she's a, a good healer. Like my Chi-Chi straight up invincible. She just can't die. Especially with the black sword. Don't sleep near monsters.
Faster? Okay,
Okay, faster. It's a shame that shorter characters straight up are just slower than taller characters.
Take it easy.
Because they have little legs. It's just a funny way to balance it. But hey, they can get into little crevices, which is fun.
It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me is trying to guide me somewhere.
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger. But is it because we're getting closer to the source? Or because the leakage of Che blood is growing more severe? Jialiang, can you sense which direction the...
I think it's this way.
Time to walk. I wonder if she's been corrupted or died.
Yes, I'm sure of it.
Don't like collapse on me, my guy. We kind of need you for this.
I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way.
Pew. That's gonna go hit something now. I love how the arrows do just straight up like go forever.
This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
That's gonna fuck up some Hilichurl in the distance. Domain!
There is an inauspicious presence here.
I think I remember this place.
Jialiang, are you okay? Maybe you should rest here while we continue the search.
Very good point.
I have to keep going. Jiangli is still waiting for me.
Let's go. Yo, do we get to play as Baizhu then? It wants Geo? Why do you want Geo? For shields? I don't fucking know. We don't need Geo. We don't need Geo. What do you mean it's lower level? Oh wait, it's because Chi-Chi isn't level 90. And I don't think Zhangling is level 90 either. No one ever levels to 90. You only level like the main characters you want to 90.
This place gives Paimon the creeps. The digging marks here appear amateur. A thief's tunnel?
Treasure hoarders.
I've heard rumors about treasure around these parts before. Maybe it was the treasure hoarders that dug this tunnel.
Judging by the tools they left behind, it's certainly a possibility. But why did they abandon this place without even stopping to pack up their tools?
Because of the god's blood.
Remember now. She took me here once and told me that she'd found a way to save me in this cave. But she said that the method would cause me to...
Easy.
Probably
to
lose your
carry on.
memory.
Come-
Proceed deeper. The formula of a miracle. Ooh, look at this place. This is nice. Healer Charles! You had one job.
Quietly now.
I missed. You dead?
A bitter pill to swallow. Mind the side effects.
Oh, wow. That gives you a lot of energy.
The doctor will see you now.
Well, let's do that and
These are about to
that.
get dicey.
Oh, I wanted to do that, but I think the fucking using Yelane's burst just killed them all. My dice, no!
There's a sensor.
Oh, looks at the little robot friends.
Treasure hoarders sure made themselves at home.
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster-repelling incense.
A monster repelling incense?
The incense was burned several days ago.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, the monsters we fought, no doubt
Ah.
an encounter with the very same entity was after them. Jiang Li was the next person to discover this place and what lies inside. But
That's right. This sensor. This is where I told Young Lady. I'm fine. Let's keep going. I can feel it.
Well, let's hopefully don't die on the way there, please. Oh, open sesame. Huh. Is there a need for Geo here?
I can feel it. We're getting close.
Puzzle time.
Almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
Oh, and these are like the Geo things that like bounce together. Ah, I see.
We can keep going now.
Why are you so happy,
the
Paimon?
energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
So we need to, of course, push this and then do the whip. God, you move fucking slow. There's crystal down here, which looks like, oh, it is like evil remain stuff. Boink. It is funny that when you sprint as Baizhu, he just coughs.
Gotcha. Shine down.
Seems like an emergency. A bitter pill to swallow.
The doctor will see you now.
I've got a shield now, you fool. I don't even need... He's like a healer shield, a hybrid, which is quite interesting.
There is no escape.
My Raiden and Yelane just murder everything too quickly, though. Oh, free treasure. Oh, this is not where I'm... Oh, wait, no, there's a path over here I could have gone down. I just wanted chest. I wanted loot. Huh? Oh. Oh, at least this has like an indicator telling you which part you're pushing it from. God, that's actually useful. I'm surprised I didn't do that before. Okay, and this is where we need to push you over and then push you down and then hit the whip. Oh wait, we got more loot over here actually. Yeah, it's close enough. Good. Gotta get all the treasure. Walk. Nice. Activate. Wing. Stop coughing. Man's gonna fucking just rot. That'll be the worst part about playing Baizhu, is every now and then him just coughing when you're just trying to go somewhere. He's dying. Oh, there's a chunky Geovishap.
Jiangli!
The one who's certain... Oh wait, we can do the thing now. So we do the that, and then we do this.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Hyper Bloom, except for it does like no damage because my Raiden has like 0 EM. Ah, my game minimized.
Dr. Baizhu, how serious is it?
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite grim. The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition. Much as the poison in your system did to you. If we
How do I
don't
burn
eliminate
it?
soon, then even if we save her,
What are we waiting
Oh,
for?
let's call Zhao.
It's not as simple as that. The poison within Jialiang's body is inextricably if the source is purged. And the point. Oh no.
indeed, if the god
I wondered when this day might come.
Wait. But we've all been Baizhu. You're great.
Give
you
up.
could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time.
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you. Right up until...
Dr. Baizhu, give it to me straight. How long does Jiangli...
Hey, give it the classic doctor. Give it to me
The god
straight.
remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances, I would give her less than 3 days. But
Dr. Baizhu, I'm all too aware. If I continue to sustain my own life using this wretched substance, not only would Jiangli have to keep risking her life to make my medicine for me, but I would have to live with the looming threat of these remains breaking out and wreaking havoc, not just
Exactly.
for a fact that I should have died over a decade ago. If my choice can bring Jiangli back, then even if I...
Jialiang.
After cheating death for so long, it seems I've grown somewhat addicted to life. Traveler, Dr. Baizhu, could I have another minute with my wife?
of course,
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that I won't be able to repay your kindness in this life.
Jialiang.
Aw.
Baizhu, Changsheng. Is there really nothing else you can do?
I am sure that over the years, Jiangli will have tried all the conventional methods known to humankind. As for less conventional methods, I have little expertise besides Changsheng's secret art.
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out. If it were so easy to combat the natural processes of aging and death,
Unless you're
Jiangli
Chi
would not
Chi, who
have had
just
to resort to unnatural
vibes.
methods. What a crazy situation! Jiangli risked it all to save Jialiang's life, and now Jialiang has to sacrifice
Yeah.
himself to save Jiangli.
I've seen many final farewells in my time, but I can never get used to it.
In the human realm, all things must come to an end. Is it not a fitting end to die for a worthy cause? At least,
True.
that's what generations of masters before you have always believed.
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those who would willingly sacrifice themselves for others, I cannot help but think that theirs are the lives least deserving of death.
Very true.
When all this began, we agreed that once Ayu was old enough to help you gather herbs, it would be time for me to go. If you could only see him now. He took me all the way to Liyue Harbor.
Damn, this
to
is
see the
depressing.
doctor. And he even got the Adventurer's Guild to search for you. So, I know that you'll both be okay without me.
He smashed the poison.
I've said my goodbyes. My time has come. Do what you must.
As you wish.
Hu Tao gonna help us, I guess, bury him. Oh shit, he can just expunge it.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories. In the end, you'll be...
I'll take it. At the very least, it will allow me to stay with you and watch Ayu grow up.
Mom, something's really wrong with Dad.
Don't fret, Ayu.
What? memories come to mind now. The longer we live, the tighter we cling to what we have.
Aww.
Oh, how I would love to hear.
Well, at least if Hu Tao can give him a proper send-off.
Jialiang. 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 Jialiang.
Yo, he live?
Dad, are you awake?
Jiangli, are you? Didn't I... Huh? What are these?
Are these like prototype things that are based off of like Chi-Chi's thing?
Feel to come back to life.
Wait, is he a zombie?
Do you feel strange or different in any way? If
Did
so,
Baizhu
could you
learn
describe
how
it
to
in
do the
detail?
necromancy part from
Dr.
Chi-Chi?
Baizhu, I thought that I was going to...
Die? You did indeed. As things stand now, you're more akin to a zombie than a human.
I'm a zombie?
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With its help, you have been suspended in the space between life and death.
Wait, he learned how to make it?
Of course, this is but a crude imitation of an Adeptus art. I don't expect it to
Oh,
extend
I was
your
about
life
to say,
indefinitely.
he knows he's made like a smidgen of it, which can like extend
Whether
life
it
by
will
probably
keep you
like a
alive
few
for
years.
A few days, a few months, or a few years, I'm as interested as you to find out. But however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace. I hope that Director Hu finds this arrangement to be a satisfactory one.
An
Who wants to
elixir
join
of
my world?
immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
Why can you get world request when you're in a cutscene?
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not for Jialiang's iron will. In the end, I am merely a doctor. I understand very little of the great principles governing life and death, and the perpetual cycle of yin and yang. All I know is that if I'm presented with a life that deserves to be saved, I will do
Giga Chad.
everything in my power to save. And even this would have counted for nothing without Director Hu's assistance. After all, did you not tell Jia Liang to show us the way before we set off for Qingce village?
Oops. And I'm busted.
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right direction,
True, yeah.
we may not have found Jiang Li in time.
I knew
No
someone.
wonder he didn't mention the elixir back then. I thought he was being frank and transparent with me for once, but apparently not.
Director Hu told me to keep her suggestion.
Never underestimate a serpent's sense of smell. All I wanted was to help Jialiang find his missing wife as soon as possible, so that he could be on his way to the afterlife without any unfulfilled wishes, making the journey more difficult than it needs to be. Leave it to Boo Boo Pharmacy to snatch the perfect opportunity right out of my hands with the last hurdle. Never mind. I'll just have to put it down in the books as a deferred consideration. One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one. If I'd known this was coming, I'd have whisked him off to
Chi-Chi,
the Wangshan
run.
funeral parlor the moment I found him.
You stay away from my dad. When I grow up, I'm gonna become an even better doctor than Mom and Baizhu, and cure Dad for good.
Oh, is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put Wangshan funeral parlor out of business. If you're serious about it,
Kid
you'll
can do
have
it.
your work cut out for you. Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all another time. Is she finally gone?
Yeah, don't worry.
If you ask Paimon, we should probably do something to celebrate this hard-earned family reunion.
Food.
At times like
Yep.
this, a grand celebratory feast is in order.
It feels like it was a whole lifetime ago when I last talked with Jiangli and Ayu around the dinner table.
Yeah.
Hey, Paimon Kill! Alright, first things first, off to the market for...
We didn't get a cutscene,
Wait up, I'll come too.
weirdly
Baizhu,
enough.
Thank you so
Have we got a
much for
cutscene?
everything
Did
you've
I
done for
forget?
us.
Don't mention it, Jiangli. I was just doing my duty.
Just your duty, huh?
Cutscene? Chi-Chi!
Now that you are part zombie, there are some rules that you need to know.
Yes, ma'am. I'm listening.
First, don't forget to stretch your body.
Yeah, to get rid of the rigor mortis.
Second,
I forgot. No, Chi-Chi. That's why she stretches, is to get rid of her fucking rig. The fact that in this game you can just play as a dead child is kind of dark. And they've been in it since the beginning.
Mind the side effects.
That's probably not a good thing to say. I like a little waddle to catch up. Where are we going?
the doctor will see you now.
Sorry about that. Got lost. I hate that you walk slower than them. I want to do that again. Oh, wait, that's not Baizhu.
To look at your elixir of immortality.
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life. I hope you're not too upset at me for copying your method.
No, not at all. With your intellect, even if you'd never seen my poison, I believe you would have eventually arrived at the same approach. But I'm still impressed by how quickly you managed to gain such a thorough understanding of it. Jialiang's still only been in your care for a few days. Not just that, you even managed to improve upon the original formula. That cannot be explained by intellect alone. Baizhu, be honest with me. Did you try out some of the poison on yourself?
Of course he did.
Told you the truth would surface sooner or later.
Life force isn't the only thing that Changshang's contract lets you transfer between bodies.
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are
Poisoned.
correct. Besides life force,
Yep.
Changshang's secret art also allows for the transfer of toxins and diseases. When I treated Jialiang for the second time, I transferred some of the poison from his body into... There is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health, however. Now that the source has been destroyed, any remaining poison in me will have already dissipated.
But you took such a huge risk.
He's a doctor.
If we hadn't destroyed the gods'
The
remains
best.
back there, then even you might have... What am I saying? I'm in no position to criticize you for this. The reason I left our master and went into hiding all those years ago
Oh, I
was that he was
see.
getting old, and I didn't want him using up any more of his own life force to treat my husband. But in the end, how were my methods any different? I risked one life to save another. And then you tried the poison on yourself too.
Yep.
It looks like both of us have ended up going the same way as our master before us. Are all disciples of Chen Yu Veil destined to turn out this way? To live a short life, haven't given away our own for the sake of others? To fight relentlessly against the natural course of life and death, whatever the cost?
I mean, that's the point of the
Maybe our
Valiant.
fate is sealed the moment we decide to study medicine.
We are doctors, Jiangli.
Yep.
We ought never say that anyone's fate is sealed.
True.
Baizhu, I can tell that, over the years, you've used the contract with Changshang to transfer many diseases and toxins to yourself. Can you still stop before it's too late?
I think you know the answer, Jiangli.
He's gonna discover immortality one way.
Believes in the same thing.
Hey, food's ready!
Mom, come and join us. The Traveler taught me a load of new recipes and said even Dad'll be able to taste them.
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Hey, slow down, Baizhu. I know I won't be able to convince you, but please don't forget that if one day you're not around anymore, Chi-Chi, Gui, and all the friends who have grown fond of you, they will all miss you dearly.
There's
True.
no need to worry, Jiangli. know what I'm doing.
Are we not gonna get a cutscene?
Baizhu, what did Jiang Li mean by not around anymore?
Yeah.
Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baizhu and Jiang Li's master. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the
Yeah, but they keep using the ability.
It is a very long
Cutscene!
story.
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering.
Baizhu's master. Oops, on
But
break,
even
but
the
it's
most
distant part.
ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell.
Damn.
Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign
Junction.
this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives
It's a vicious
of others.
cycle, but it at least is
And
helping people.
generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors and followed it myself unquestioningly.
Is this Gianni? I
That
can't actually
is
tell.
until I tried to use the art to save my own disciples, beloved.
Is this Pro
She
ZD?
begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice.
That's Pro
She did
ZD,
not
isn't
wish
it?
to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving? as
Yeah,
any
exactly.
patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Oh, so Baiju's like the
Time and
hope of
again,
fixing it.
No matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
True.
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojin. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Giga Chad.
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
True.
None.
Oh,
This contract will end with me.
he's gonna discover immortality. Or at least try to.
My contract has strict requirements on the host's natural temperament. All my hosts have been most pure of heart.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this art, they are more seduced than the average person by the miracle of overturning the laws of life and death. Though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits them, when faced with the sorrows of humanity
Yeah, exactly.
and the pain of losing their nearest and dearest, they cannot help but reach beyond human means. They are like moths that throw themselves into the flame, seeking a glimmer of hope in a dark world filled with pain and suffering.
So, Baizhu,
I suppose that would make me a moth that yearns for the light, but doesn't want to be burned to a crisp. Changsheng's art
Pretty
can
much.
transfer pain and suffering between people, but it cannot reduce the total amount of pain in the
Yeah.
world. It's just like we witnessed. Either Jia Liang feared for Jiang Li's life, or Jiang Li grieved over Jia Liang's
equal.
sacrifice. I have nothing but the utmost respect for my predecessors, who sacrificed their lives for their principles. But I do not wish to join their ranks, nor do I wish...
huh? But didn't...
What makes a poison poison? And what makes a disease a disease? When it comes down to it, are not both mechanisms that affect the operations of the human body? If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning,
True,
then
yeah.
who knows? Perhaps the true elixir of immortality could in fact be a kind of poison. Many may view the notion of searching for immortality in poisons and illnesses as a flagrant violation of the natural order. But to me,
True, yeah. They
it's
did
no
have to do that in the
different from the way
past,
our
like how the people
ancestors
discovered
tested the
chloroform were just
medicinal
people
qualities
getting
of
fucking
herbs
high.
I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. Nor do I wish for Changsheng to perish from losing her host. Precisely.
Yep.
I will be Changsheng's final host, and the tradition of passing down the contract will end with me.
Even the gods of old struggle to achieve
True.
immortality. First you want to save others, then you want to save yourself. Now you even want to save me. You're getting greedy, Baizhu.
But isn't wanting to have it all what makes us human?
Exactly.
For a selfish moth like me, who's afraid of the flame yet yearns for the light, the only path forward is up towards the moon.
Exactly.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
I'm in a similar boat.
Traveler, what are you still chatting
True,
about?
actually.
I also have coconut milk. Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food.
True, yeah.
Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till after we've eaten.
Yeah, exactly.
I do envy Paimon sometimes.
True. And yet, are such things as these not precisely why we mortals cling desperately to the life we have?
Genshin, this. What does that mean, Elkian? What does that mean? But yeah, that was Baiju's story. That was actually way better than I thought it was going to be. I shouldn't be surprised because the Yoimiya one was also fucking fantastic. But that was really good for a short character story. And it finally gives us the sort of deets on, like, who Baizhu is. And we can finally sort of throw away the whole speculation of, like, Baiju's evil and is like, oh, he's gonna kill Chi-Chi to get immortality. No, he's the ultimate doctor. He's just a good lad. I guess for the rest of the stream, it's good to see you though, Elkian. I didn't mention that, so I thought I would there. I think I might just do one of the hangout routes, because still got about half an hour left of the stream, so I'm gonna go grab a drink, and then we'll probably do one of the hangout routes. We'll probably do a hangout with Layla, I reckon, because I've done one with Farazan, so we can do one with Layla.
Ad Astra
Abyssusk. Fuck. Bingo. All good, all shiny. Whee! I have not done, like, any of this battle. Wrong thing. I have not done, like... No. I have not done, like, any of this battle pass because I took a break during this one. Right, let me go grab a drink then first. Right, I have returned. Now let's do Hangout then. Layla. Hangout event, even something stars. Let's go. I will say, sadly, out of all the new character stories we had, you know, Nahida, Yoimiya, and Baizhu, I honestly think Nahida's one was the weakest. I think it's mainly just because me and probably quite a few other people are burnt out with Sumeru's lore. Like, Sumeru, for me, very much had the problem of just keep adding in bullshit. Especially because a lot of the stuff they kept adding was stuff that kind of already existed. Like, the whole Sorash, like, thing was really boring because we already had the genies in the previous story. And now there are, like, 2 races of, like, genie things that aren't connected, but they both exist. And it's just like, why? I will say the Oasis area is a beautiful area, but if it connected back to the Djinn, I would have been a lot more interested. But I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to the Golden Slumber, the genie bit is the least interesting part. The most interesting part is, of course, Jet and the Eremites and their whole sort of situation. Right, let's go meet Miss Sleepy.
Oh, we meet again. Sorry, but I don't really have time to chat right now.
You seem a little tired. Oh, Twirly Whirly! They remembered that.
I was originally looking up some information at the House of Dana.
Stressful.
The more I read, the more I realized that my thesis is horrible.
Uh-oh. Being long tortured by her own anxious for stress.
I should have been done with the first draft of my thesis. Well, I guess I have to keep looking up as much info as possible. I shouldn't give up now.
This is a different hangout, though, having a fucking stress meter.
Who am I kidding? Maybe I'm not cut out to be a researcher. Maybe I shouldn't have come to the academia in the first
Don't say
place.
that about yourself. You're just
I
sleepy.
should probably notify my advisor sooner than later, so he can focus his attention on the other students. To be honest, I haven't slept. Lack of sleep hinders my ability to I've seen the caliber of the other academia students. If it wasn't for someone who's been helping me out.
Is this someone a good friend of yours? Are they a sage?
If that was the case, this might sound strange.
Oh.
Due to my lack of sleep.
Oh, it's because when they fall asleep, they sleepwalk.
Yeah, but oddly enough, my homework's somehow finished before, but that's not all. I really don't know what's going on. Maybe the stars above decided to help out after seeing... but there's no... It comes down to my own efforts. Improving... Oh no. I still haven't made much headway on my thesis. Yes, but
Wisdom
time's of the
Sealies.
essence. But the Wisdom Sealy is... if you want its help, all you have to do is write down your question, and you'll get a response.
True.
No one knows, but getting an answer all comes down to the Sealy's mood. Sometimes it'll only give you a vague... all I can do right now is... who knows if it'll... Trying my luck with an...
Yeah, exactly.
Really? But I don't want to take up your time.
I don't have anything going on.
Okay, let's go give it a I just hope it can help me get through this predicament. Among the countless legends surrounding the House of Dana, it hasn't been around for long, but word of the Sealy's...
I just hear Sealy and I can just think of Honkai Impact Sealy.
Many people claim this they've... So, it...
Or Viola.
I don't know its name, and we have to keep our voices down, and let's split up and ask...
The Maharaja. Interesting. Well, let's see what we got here. I do like how there's just... Sorry, it's just funny, the fact that there's a stress meter. I mean, yeah, in other games they have that, but it's sort of just... It's comedic in this case. Like how there's stress in like Darkest Dungeon, which is actually like about will your character fucking snap.
Excuse me?
You've come to the right person. I came across this legend not too long ago myself. After hearing about it, I
That's
decided to
also
sit down
pro
and ask you
ZD.
a question about the brightness of the stars. 2 days later, I got a response. It included 2 pages of detailed and accurate information. It saved me from having to look up a ton of resources. Yeah, so I submitted another question a few days ago. I still haven't received a reply, though.
That sounds like what others have said. Whatever.
It's quite simple. Go to the bookshelf over there and find either theoretical astrology or a...
Oh, I know where those are. My darshan has a...
Okay, so write your question in a letter addressed to the Wisdom Seelie. Come back in a day or two, and if you see a red stamp on your letter. However, if the stamp never appears, then that means the Seelie doesn't want to answer your question.
I see. I'm gonna go
Interesting.
write down my...
I bet the Seelie is going to be her, but in her unconscious state. Fuck. I forget this counts as... No, it doesn't count as a domain. It's just an instanced area. There's a cool fucking library, to be fair. Shame there's no, like, sofas to chill out on. I feel like you want that in a library. You want a nice place to just sort of kick back, bing chilling.
Finally.
Yeah.
Wait, I guess. I'll come back tomorrow to check on it.
Yeah.
I see. Alright then. Let's meet up here tomorrow.
Oh my god, they actually skipped time for us. Thank Christ.
Time to look at the letter. There's a red stamp on it. The
Look
seal...
better already.
This is wonderful. My troubles are at an end. Let's take
I
a
swear
look
if I
at it.
stress, just spike.
Thank you for your letter. Okay. Let's see. Completing a thesis requires independent... However, considering that your deadline is fast approaching and that there is substance to the content in the completed... Follow the hints I've... Consider the effort you put into thinking and searching as your payment for... What the... It's absolutely right about... But I'm running out of...
Exactly.
Huh? I could tell you're a very...
I mean, I've got
definitely
nothing
think
else
of
to
a
do.
way to make it up to you once I take care of my thesis.
Just another
Okay,
day in the life of an adventurer.
Let's start by looking at the hint it left us. The first clue lies hidden on the road of wisdom. The headstrong child finally... that's it? What's this road of wisdom and...
True.
Possibly. Wait, when I first left home, it was so grand. After seeing the city, a thought popped, worry, fear, or whatever you want to call it. But how does it know my feelings so well?
Yeah.
You have a point.
Yeah. I mean, although I do feel like it is actually... like, Layla's subconscious who's doing this. It's Layla's sleepy form that's doing all this. God, that takes a while. I don't have an SSD, so my PC dies. This isn't really the road to the academia.
We should be close.
Wait, how'd you come from like, the mushroom forest?
No, this isn't the time for... it is. Assuming... So this is... I
Uh-oh.
didn't notice it at all. There were actually more of
Uh-oh.
sleeping near. Good thing someone from the Eremites heard me. Yeah, but
Yeah.
when it's extremely. I also had it with me when the academia conducted its selection.
Ah.
I feel much more at ease knowing that I have it with me. But I ended up losing it before I even finished registration.
True.
Yeah, and that's when I started having.
Ah.
Oh, I think we should look around. If the Celia is trying to make me.
True.
Hope the Celia's clue wasn't also torn to shreds by.
Let's look around. Exactly. No need to be pessimistic all the time. True. That's what I say to everyone. Like, hey, fucking get a fucking smile on you, mate.
Oh, we should be close.
Good thing this counts. Good thing I didn't need a claymore.
Sure enough, it's here. And in a really obvious place.
Yeah.
I don't know. Seems like you haven't. See? I have.
Yeah, exactly. It's
no idea
unconscious,
what's
Layla.
going on. I've placed the second clue where heaven meets water. The just as if the first clue was any and most Ratawa history research
Yeah.
is really and let's just say there's another devastating and unforgettable failure I had. But that can.
True.
Let's keep moving.
Go to the next place mentioned in the letter. Right there. What happens if you just max out stress? You're just fucked.
We're here. That's where I performed my first field observation. Everything was ready to go, and but the equipment was a little heavy, and I didn't know. After I finished setting up everything, part of the ground suddenly shifted.
Oh no.
The next thing I knew, you must be.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for understanding. Oh, it's a vicious cycle. I just got a minor fracture. To pay off the damages to the equipment, I took some part-time jobs. I just went to bingo.
Oh no.
After all, I am the legendary Layla who made it into the academia at a... Of course. I've even considered giving up on my studies I don't mean that I'd be embarrassed in front of others, although it hasn't always been smooth sailing, and sometimes things don't go my way. I made it this far.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm exaggerating a bit. Most of it is still, and that's exactly
true,
why
yeah.
I mustn't ever find out. Anyways, let's
I feel really
continue
bad for
looking
Layla.
the next clue.
Wee.
That place downstream.
Hey, actually did damage to the rock. I didn't expect that.
Here, it's over here. Let's see. Well, I've placed the third hint at a crossroad. They're actually getting. I don't know if the clues are following a timeline or if they're based on the amount of. Anyway,
Oh no, just stress is going to increase more and she's just going to have a mental breakdown. Meanwhile, the dancer's just chilling in the background, I saw. The water dancers. I think Raiden wanted to say something. Fuck.
This is the place that I came here to conduct some but just as I was about to set up the observation they were a group of treasure hoarders, and the family that was being mugged looked completely helpless. Not exactly.
Oh.
Someone with a vision should tech. However, I didn't know how to channel the power of the elements to fight at that time, and I was super scared. Then eventually, I managed. It took longer than I had hoped, and but I don't know if the family only lost their. I faced a lot of. I could have stepped in to help that family.
Exactly.
Would it have ended differently if I were just a little briefer? It's just as the silly said. Turning back.
So you're probably should do more than Crusoe. Why don't you try facing your chance? Exactly.
You're right. We're probably getting close now. Let's search this area.
Uh-oh. You need to face your past head on. If you wanna, I don't know, overcome it or whatever smart word someone never said.
Here it is. Let's see.
That's the house from Dainsleif, right?
Guess not. This house looks like it's in. I can't think of any. Whatever. Thanks, but I'm fine.
Is that the house from the fucking Dainsleif quest? I don't actually remember. Oh my god, I forgot this mini town existed, I'm gonna be honest. I forgot whatever this place, somethingville, exists. I'm so used. I'm pretty sure I only Vimaraville. I only remember going this place as part of the Aranara quest, really. It's a nice little village, but I just don't remember it existing. Is there gonna be a mirror and she's gonna look in the mirror and be like, I'm the helper?
Maybe this. If we're wrong about this, it'll be.
Calm down.
You're right.
Coming! Oh, it's you, Layla. That's no. Is this a friend of yours?
A friend. I recognized him immediately. But he shouldn't know anything about me. Yeah, but even if he saw me.
Is something the matter?
I appreciate your.
So you aren't joking? Do you still remember when my family and I were
Yes, but I don't.
How so? You told us everything yourself the last time we met. My family and I were surrounded by treasure hoarders, and I didn't know what to do. Those treasure hoarders were the first to hear them coming and started to flee the moment they sensed the situation wasn't going their way.
Wow.
I wasn't sure what had happened, but the treasure hoarders were scared off. I thought it was a party of adventurers that happened to pass by, but later you told me that you had
so she passed out.
You were amazing. You managed to keep a level head, even. I know you have a vision, so those treasure hoarders wouldn't have been a match for you. But they might have harmed me and my.
Wait, that. Anyway.
It's been some time.
Nope. I'm sorry.
You came over and ate with us, and you played games with my son. Oh, you forgot a package here from that visit. Wait here.
A pack.
It's a pendant.
This is the talisman that I lost. Yeah. There's also to Layla. No. I swear. Hello, Layla. It must have.
Yeah, Layla is. Yeah, exactly.
To possess. Failure is a stranger to no one. The purpose. If you're reading this letter.
Yeah.
The back of this letter is the core information that your thesis is lacking. It's actually been done for a while now. It only feels inconclusive because it's missing a concise summary to tie it all together.
Wait, I just realized something. Is the Sealy Are they using Seely as like a joke tie into Honkai with like how Seely has Viola inside her? Well, Seely has the Seely subconscious inside her. Are they like connecting Layla to that? Because that's very funny. Hence Seely, because it's Seely and Seely.
Insight for your life ahead. From the bottom of always watching over. Oh, I thought we were going to fail. I thought that, but the Sealy wasn't messing with me after.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Yeah, sleepwalking.
Although, having said that, but even then, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm actually the wisdom.
Yeah, say we'll just say it's a blessing from the stars.
I'll write back and ask to meet with the sea. Even though I still have a lot of questions. If it wasn't for your encouragement, I probably would have quit halfway through and pulled up in the academia somewhere. Perseverance really.
Yeah, preservation.
I'm not sure
Wrong
if I
thing,
understand
but
what has
close enough.
happened.
Yes, it's something really.
Well then, since you're already here.
Yo!
Come on, don't be a stranger.
Yo!
You must relax and gather your strength so you can take.
He's right.
Alright, thank you all.
No stress! Zero stress gaming. Hell yeah. Alright, that'll be that for today then. We did one of the Layla Pass and Baizhu story. Hope you did enjoy the stream. Next stream, I have no clue what I'm going to do. I have no plans, so I'm probably just going to have to piece something together for it. But yes, hope you did enjoy the stream. Hope you'll stay safe, stay hydrated. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one.